My name is Sherizan Sheikh. I'm a UX designer at Grab. Been here for almost a year now. And yeah, that's it. It goes back again to that day in 1999 where I was playing this game called Football Manager. And I want to tell the whole world how good I was. Then I saw the ad on Yahoo about how to build a website. So it kind of like, one thing led to another. Started building my own sites, and then my friend knew about it, and he had his dad had his company who wanted a website, and this was back in, I think, early 2000. So it started as a hobby. Right, Grab is an on-demand transportation service. You can simply book through the app, and this magical car would come, or bike, depends on where you are, would come by and pick you up in a desired location, or whichever location that you set, and you pay a very affordable price to get you around the city. What is difficult about my job? The most difficult part is it's pretty unique because we're in Southeast Asia, and as you know, we travel around Southeast Asia. Every country is different. We have language barrier, we have different cultures. On a high level, I think that is really challenging as a designer, where you would need to design just one way where it's so easy to use, where doesn't matter where you come from, doesn't matter what language you speak, as soon as you see the design or the flow, you understand what to do. That's definitely one of the most challenging but rewarding as well, when you do something right, or when you see numbers coming in like, hey, there's an increase in bookings, or there's a drop off in cancellations. Those are the things you realize that, wow, actually you're doing something right. I'm also grateful to be experimenting and to be applying a lot of methodologies here, a lot of techniques here. I also learn. I believe in constant learning, not just through work, but through social skills, or your communication, or how do you interact with different people. So, and I can do it. So whatever I felt like I lack of, this place has given me the opportunity to upgrade myself in that sense. Good skills to have. There's a lot of talk with if you're a designer, you have to learn to code. If you're a designer, you need to be good in communication skills. If you're a designer, you need to be good in the business sense, because you need to understand the business goals. For a user experience designer, I think all of that really matters. I feel you can't have all that, of course, at the start, because as you grow as a designer, you do pick it up. You pick up a lot of skills along the way. Junior designer, the focus is more about the work itself. Tricky, because when I was in college or in uni, we do learn a couple of modules about design. For example, UX, you would want to learn HCI, human-computer interaction, but that was just one module. It's not the whole course. There's a lot of online courses that you can also register and learn from that. You do need some kind of fundamental skills, and I think by going to school you can actually learn that. But when you're out working, you don't really apply anything you learn except for that fundamentals, because you really dive into the core matter and understand it. Like, for example, nothing to do with design, but I remember this database course where I was learning about when you input data into the database, that requires a number of blocks, which translate into the number of bytes. I was thinking to myself, like, why do I need to learn that? But as you progress at work, you start to understand the mechanics of it, and I felt like school teaches you how to do that. You kind of understand really, like, everything around it. That's something that I think real life won't tell you, because you won't have time to kind of dive into those matters.